Christ. Okay. What's going on, everybody? This is Scarford Legend, and this is where I'm gonna start my YouTube video, because now I'm out of most of the cutscenes. That'll be a bother. And I just accepted the first mission. I'm starting over again because I'm doing a female character, and I'm trying to get to high rank as fast as I can, because people like my cosplay sets and they're asking me to do some female cosplay. The only way I can do that, other than resetting my male character, which I'm not going to do, is to start over with the female character. So that's what I am going to do.
Alright, rule number 1. Each quest, our current objective is to eliminate a specified number of jackals. We ran into some jackals on the way to base. The small monsters, remember?
Yes.
I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out? Rule number 2. The commission supply. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along. Oh yeah. Hey partner.
I guess I can grab those little things too. Yeah, I need to be grabbing like everything. I don't have shit.
Careful. Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn. When you're investigating or gathering items, you'll generally want to keep your weapon sheathed.
I'll mark gathering sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the quests has you cook like 10 meats. Come here. You're gonna die. Don't run away from me. Why did you yank me that way? Ass. Not gonna listen to you.
You can gather honey and mix it with a potion.
Shut up. My camera is being freaking oh, what's that called? Hijacked. Hijacking my camera.
A pack of jaggers. Those are the monsters.
See how you hold up when you're on your own.
Please, just let me be on my own. I'm fine.
They're on the run. Don't let them get away. Grab all the monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy.
We got a long road ahead of us, Hime.
Over here.
Shut up. I can't wait to get rid of these fools.
Whoops. Use whatever you can. Keep it together, okay? Head home and pull back to the old man.
What's going on, Logic? Welcome to the girly stream. Yeah, rest. Rest your pretty little head. Come on, man, my network connection's fine. I'm streaming, aren't I? You got destroyed? Why? Oh, look, that I've heard that freaking little fail to join thing was going around. Did somebody beat you, or did you beat yourself?
Good to see you.
Oh no. Hey, Rhino. I'm a girl now.
Listen up.
Yes.
Alright. Now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them?
Smithy. What do you got?
Hello.
Yep. What? Came back as soon as possible? Oh, they beat you? 10 nippe? What are you talking about, Rhino?
My.
There you are, Kramer.
Yeah. Okay. So here's gonna be like my first new player tip. Don't wear nothing that you start with, because they're all junk. Okay. Most of this is junk. You can get scout flight range up, that's fine. But slinger capacity is junk. Stealth is junk. Scent hound is like okay, but it's really, and barbecue master is junk. You don't need that. Entomologist is actually better than barbecue master. So what you really want is most of the bone set. Okay. If you're not a hunting horn user, then I guess you can skip this bone coil. But it has decent, it doesn't have decent defense, but it has defense. So this is the first things you want to buy. You definitely want the attack boosts. Free attack boost is good. So you want to equip it right away. And then if you can stand to make the rest of it, make it. So you should be able to come here and she should be able to sell it to you. Nah, she has the chainmail and the leather. So I think after you make the bones set, then you can wear it. Then she'll make it. Okay, and I think you want to be like collecting quests as much as you can. See, right there. You want to be, one of the priorities is upgrading the kitchen.
Hey there, partner. the same quest that I got, so don't worry about having to check 2 places. We're on the hunt.
And then another one is if you hold R1, you can make her open the book faster. And you kind of want to save your vouchers if you can stand it. Some stuff you want to be checking is down here, because sometimes these little people carrying stuff have quests. And once this part opens up, you want to start using it. Like he's gonna have like every once in a while when you hunt monsters, you want to talk to him so you can update your little book.
I'll be here.
And this is gonna be the area where you have your farm. A lot of people don't use the farm, but it's pretty important. Those are like the main things you want to be hitting up in between quests. Why does everyone want... I didn't want to, but people were asking me to do female cosplay, and I can't do that with a male character, so it's out of necessity.
Okay, our job is to call a certain number of Castodon. Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going? There we are. Those, my friend, are Castodon. Let's see you take them out on your own. Be careful.
Oh, it's only the males that... Ah, whatever. I can make their little affinity sliding whatever thing. Yes!
Alright.
Like, this is the only reason why. I promise you.
The Castodon has the least of your worries. There are a lot bigger monsters lurking in this forest. Be careful. The endemic life around here can come in handy during a hunt. Try to learn as much as you can about them.
I don't think there's like any special bug I can get right now. Stop doing that with my camera. I can get another one. Oh yeah, there's like this one bug that shows up right here. Like around here, I think.
Over here!
Shut up. Cool, I need that stuff.
Over here! Be careful.
Nice.
Good work. about wraps up our work here. Wait. Hey, come here. I think I found something.
You can wait. Oh yeah. Why?
Over here. Here. Look at those Kestodon. Something's up there. Now!
Gotcha! Alright, partner. New assignment incoming. Take down that Great Jagras. If you're not ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagras quest later.
I'm ready.
If you need to call your friends for help, go to the menu and select SOS Flare to signal.
No
You're going to
thanks.
need friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters.
Not
In
true.
order for the scout flies to better track a target monster, we need to keep finding traces of it. Like footprints, for example. Good. You're turning up a lot of clues.
I do kind of want to kill this moss swine. I like making the mask for Mushromancer. I'm pretty sure you need like a couple of the hides. Ask your question, Rhino.
Okay. We've tracked the Great Jagras enough for the scout flies to lead us to it. You're less likely to lose sight of a monster if you use the
Ooh,
focus
Scatternut's better. I don't like that. That's why I need to change the camera settings. How many t-shirts do I have? Maybe like 20. Why?
Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on.
Look out! Your health is low.
No, it's not.
Use a potion.
The weapon is losing sharpness.
I tried to do that.
Really mad now. Be ready for some vicious attacks.
Look, the monster's almost done for. Chances are it'll retreat to its nest to recuperate. That's a piercing pot, a powerful type of slinger ammo. That's able to pierce the thick shell of monsters.
See, easy peasy. Even in like low rank with like junk weapons and armor, this thing's a pushover, man. Sleep. This is all being recorded. If you want, if you really feel like it, you can watch it later. This is all the boring stuff. Which I guess I mean, I'll try to give tips as I can. Like one of the first tips is like just grab everything. Because some people don't know if they want to be gunner or not. You can just grab the gunner stuff, which is like needleberry, bitter bugs. Like until you can start like farming stuff, you really want to like collect everything. Yeah, if you want, I'll be here.
I think we got a lead.
Maybe. Let's check it out.
Pookie.
Well, you were right. There's our mark.
It's okay, Rhino. You can fall asleep.
Something's got him agitated.
Oh yeah, I remember that stuff.
Look over there. What in the heck is that?
It's a Zoromagdaros poopy.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
I'd like to find out. But we better report back first. All right?
Yay. Why can't Rhino sleep? Let him sleep. A sword. They said in the Spring Blossom event there's gonna be a hunter rank quest to buff up your hunter rank like they had last time. So that'd be nice.
I see. Want to get going?
Yep.
Once the camp is set up, we can go after that Puke.
Puke.
I wonder where the resource center is.
So yeah, I'm just checking if I can make more bone stuff. Like the Jagras stuff is here, and this one's okay for affinity sliding. It's probably the best one for a little bit, so I'll make that. It has like 12 defense right off the bat. Okay, so Jagras set. Speed Eating's not that important, neither is Intimidator. Palical Rally. Fortify would be okay if you get knocked out a lot. So that's probably a good one to have for a new. if you're not a horn. Okay, so fortify, we'll go ahead and put it on. And entomologist we probably want for a while. And that only leaves my helmet. So this one has 6, this one has 8. I'll probably wait for something better. See if I can upgrade. I need different ores. I think I can make bone hatchets too though. Yeah, I can make these. Might as well. Just so I have both lines. I think they do more damage. Yeah, these do 154, but they have less sharpness, so they won't do their total damage. I think I want the sharpness. Wait, what's going on? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of random people do join your stuff. Depart on expedition. I wonder if I can use the kitchen. I sure can. Meat platter. Why can't I depart on my expedition? Do I have to talk to you again? Yeah, I have to just go on an expedition, right? Oh, look, events are open to me. Chew the fat. So I can do that one. And then when I get to rank 6, I can do this one. And hopefully I'll get there before this one goes away. But that's high rank right there. Like, I have an optional quest. I definitely want to do this one. Yeah, but you can invite people. So if you're already like friends with somebody, it's pretty easy to invite them to your lobby. They've always had that kind of thing though, where you had to like put in a crazy code. And I kind of want to put my items away.
Your goal on this quest is to obtain and deliver some materials. Step 1, go find some. You can use the item box to manage your inventory.
I agree. Okay, so here's another new tip. The reason I saved one of the slots as blank is because if you feel like you might want to do gunner, and every one of these quests there's going to be this ammo, right? So what you can do is you just collect it, and you can go back here, or you can wait till the end of the quest. You can do your item box, manage your items, and then you just put them away. Or if you have your template saved, you just go to your template and you load your template. If I load this, all my stuff will go away, but I want to keep my items I got from the box. Dang. I mean, yeah, that stuff is gonna happen.
Your wildlife map keeps track of where you are and where the scout flies are taking you. You can also use it to keep tabs on monsters.
Okay, so there's a whole path here. I think it might be blocked, but another way you can go is through up here into this area right here. This is where I'm gonna go. This is where the first camp you can unlock is at. So I'm gonna check here first, and then if not, I'll go back around. I think there's like a rock or something in the way. We'll see. Well, it looks pretty clear.
Perfect. You've got the materials you need. I'll mark where you found these on the wildlife map.
Yeah, whenever you see these, you kind of want to kill them, because there's some like stuff that like requires the Gaju fins,
Everyone at the resource center will get that. You can carve materials off of monsters. These
and I always
materials
felt like
are
I always needed the scale
equipment
from this thing for some reason. I don't really need that much more bone stuff, but now if what I want, if I'm gonna upgrade my weapons or if I'm gonna make new weapons, that's what I'll be collecting bones for. Okay, so back to the map.
travel back to camp simply by selecting it from the wildlife map.
Go this way. And you do want to get like as much tracks and investigations and all that as you can. It really does help, because then eventually you don't have to you don't really have to look for the monster as hard. And I want to make a slight right. Okay, so this is your first camp that you unlock right here.
I think we could build the camp here.
See?
Let's ask the head honchos.
That's all you need her to say. Once you do that, then you can go to your resource center and then build it. Bomb nuts? Okay, so there's an Anjanath here, which you should get used to, which you probably don't want to fight right now. It's So it's probably best to just like get the tracks and like not engage it. I don't really... What you do need is like the piercing claw that these guys drop. So if you want to do that, that's fine. Punks. And those big things, they're just good for like meat. Which is fine. That sharp claw, that's the one I'm looking for. That's used in some stuff too. I can't always remember what, but I know at one point I needed it. And this is one of the monsters that drops it. So they're not completely useless. Phantom birds, yeah. Yeah, I don't have the ghillie mantle though. Okay. So here's the next thing. I'm going to show you guys really how to use the map. I'm looking for the shrooms, right, for this quest. And I already found one. So now I can use the map to find more. So you open up your map. Okay, there's a lot of stuff on here. But you can use your R1 or your R1 to filter it out. So look, the engine's actually pretty close to us. So here's gathering. So it's going to show you everything that you can gather. You can zoom in with L2 with R2 and zoom out with L2. So for example, I want mushrooms, right? So I'm going to look for question marks, right? This one's a mushroom. So I can press the right click to click on it, and then my scout flies are going to send me there. Right, so I can look somewhere else if there are mushrooms. So there's mushrooms there. There's bones and stuff. These mushrooms are not the ones I'm looking for. These aren't going to give me what I need. Those are blue mushrooms, which are nice, but that's not what I need. So it looks like the only two spots available for me are up there and down there. Which there should be more, honestly. I think if I bump into them again, they'll pop up. So I guess it's for like future reference. And you can track everything like small monsters, mining points, all that stuff. And filtering out your map and looking for what you need and then sending your scout flies to track it is probably the most like efficient way of doing anything. I wonder how much affinity I get. Well, I get 30% affinity from affinity sliding. That's neat. But only lasts a couple seconds. Yeah. Sleep hammer. Okay, like you can even catch these bugs. And those little points, that 6 or whatever, that's something you want. You want the resource points, because you'll use them for stuff later on in the game. I'm fairly certain there's more mushrooms. It's like mushrooms all over. They're usually by like trees.
You can assign a target destination for your scout flies on the map.
Oh, and at dusk, that's where the bug should be. I'm gonna try to look for it. I think it's over here. Nah, I'm too late. Okay, it's supposed to be there like at dawn or dusk. $800 damage to the face. Yep. That's a hammer for you. Yeah, I don't think this bug is here. Oh, look, mining point's nice though. This stuff's pretty valuable early in the game. But later on, you're gonna have so much like materials and stuff. You're not gonna care. Investigations are nice because you get better rewards for investigations. So you definitely want investigations. Like there's a Puke right there. Should I try to fight it? I'm not particularly prepared to fight it, but I guess I can. I have like 4 potions, some rations, and mega potions. I guess I could. Where'd it go? It was just here. Did it kill something? There's a freaking jog. I don't want to fight the joggers. So Puke. So that's how you do it. If you go to your bottom left, you can like select the monster to follow, and you'll go. Too much armor? Nah, just smash his face. You'll break his face. You just have to do charge attacks, and it'll break. Hi, Puke. He's looking for something to eat. Definitely want this antidote. Might want to cut off his tail too. This is why we want the antidote. Damn! That's frustrating. I didn't think I'd be knocked out so easily. And that's why we got Fortify.
Faint too many times and you'll fail the quest.
Bummer. Oh well. Okay, so if this is closer... No, it's not. I'm pretty sure I collected blue mushrooms. Okay, so here's yeah, this is what you want to craft: herbal medicines. They're much better than antidotes because they act right away. So if you have blue mushrooms and you have antidotes, you combine them to make herbal medicine. What's it say? So my attack right now is 143, so it bumped up, and my defense is more too. So yeah, I think 44 to 5 early in the game is a pretty decent choice. Because as a new player and as like not having a lot of look, here's a mushroom colony. Hi. Just collecting these mushrooms. Yeah, I want his tail. Ha ha ha. Sucker. Got your tail now. I wanted to hit that. So if I wanted to right now, I can shoot him with the piercing pod in the air and he'll fall down. Oh no, why did I drink Mega Potion? Thank you. It's almost like I know how to play, huh? Almost. Anyway, so now it's like flying to its little home. So it lives up there, right? That's why for stuff that's fast, like the fastest weapon I use, it's like almost a tie between charge blade and dual blades. I seem to have like some pretty decent luck with both of those. Definitely want thunderbugs. Use them to make traps. So Puke won't really sleep. He just kind of eats. You just want to let him have it. You don't want to let him eat too much. And with dual blades, you want to get somewhere where you're going to hit multiple areas because you're not going to hit for too much damage. So what you want to do is more hits. More hits equals more damage. And this is doubly so for elemental. And there goes Puke. Not so bad. I don't personally suggest going after Puke this early in the game. I just know what I'm doing. But you can if you want. The only one I would say is a definite no-no is Anjanath, because you will die. You're gonna die. He's gonna like one-shot you. And like with this kind of armor that I have on right now, it's like one shot. Which I don't know anybody that enjoys that, but that's definitely the case. Look, there's a bug you can catch. Oh no, it's a god bug. Where do I remember shrooms? I remember shrooms around here. I think. Oh yeah, look, I'm back where I was. So yeah. So these should have reset, yeah. So after a while, these will reset. So you can like make little loops if you desire. I do that with the mining points. Because what I do is like I'll go to one area, like I'll mine something, and then I'll just make little circles around where I can mine, and I try to make it long enough to where if I do the circle, like I can just like keep doing the circle. Okay, where's the other one? There's one right there. Let's go after this one. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check for these fish. So now I have affinity, so I'll show you what that looks like. You see that? That red? That's the affinity. So I only have it because of affinity sliding. It only gives it to you for like 30 seconds. It's very situational, and that's why it's not a particularly good skill. But I mean, if you can get it to work, that's fine. There's no way to make it last longer or anything like that. But later on in the game, affinity is gonna be like what you want. Like I have like entire sets just based around affinity. Most people do. Like a lot of the time there's like a big trade-off between damage and affinity, things like that. So I think the next one I can go to, oh look, there's some over here. Let's go over there. Yeah, if your scout flies like past one and then like they saw it, then you can track it. Yes, Rhino. You don't like my names? If you're wondering what like this thing's for, that makes a little noise so it gets the monster's attention. It'll kind of work on the big monsters if they don't see you first. But if they see you, they just kind of like go after you. And don't worry about gathering too many materials. Like that should be like the least of your worries. Like materials is not gonna like bog you down or anything like that. Just like get whatever you can all the time. I need one more. There, thank God. Yay. Okay, so I got Puke sacks and poison sacks, which are nice. That's a pretty decent reward. I thought it was kind of big. Yeah, I was like, this Puke is on like the big side. That's what that silver crown means. There's 3 types of crowns. There's the miniature crown, which means it's small. It was smaller than normal. There was silver crown, which means it was larger than normal. And then there's the gold crown, which means it's extra large. And the gold crown monsters, you can tell pretty much right away. Like, oh, that's a gold crown.
Good to see you.
So here's a research dude. And I was a biologist. So you come to this guy. And then he'll update the field guide. That's what you want. And my farm is not open yet. I want the farm. Give me the farm. Okay, so this is the resource center right here. This is like your best friend for getting like armor spheres and stuff like that. And like getting investigations, which are really good at, if you're farming for material, this is where you need to do it. Like monster material. Exit, yeah. So here you register bounties. And that's what's going to give you your stuff. So these are all the bounties I have. I might as well do them. So small monster culling, I'm going to kill small monsters. Here I'm going to grab flowers. Here I'm going to do stuff in the ancient forest. Here I'm going to kill a large monster. And here I'm going to kill bugs. The critical ones are the stuff that you need. Like it's going to like unlock something for you or do something for you. The limited ones you do as like a weekly thing. And then here's for the camp. I should have the material. Yeah, see, like iron ore and ancient bone. I have those. So I can deliver the material there. And then now that camp is unlocked. So here's your investigations. So I have a capture investigation, which I'm not going to do because I don't have... I mean, I guess I could. These are hunting. These are all... Okay, so these are Vespoid. And then these are Great Jawgrass. So if I feel like I need something from a Vespoid, like an inner wing or something like that, I'm going to do these instead of hunting them out in the wild by myself. And if I want Jawgrass stuff, this is what I'm going to look for. Okay, if you want the most bang for your buck, okay, you're going to look at the rewards, right? And you're going to see what the time limit is, and then you're going to see what the conditions are. These 3 have conditions of 4 players, so that's bad. And these have failure conditions. Like this one has a 1 failure condition. So if I faint 1 time, I'll lose. That's good. That means I'll likely get a rarer item. And then this one has a 30-minute time limit, which is good too. So the best situation would be a low time limit with low max players and a faint condition of 1. If you're looking for super rare stuff, that's the best way to do it. But then yeah, pretty much it. That's what I said is what it is. Yeah, if you want to look for that, that's how you do it. I don't want Jawgrass parts right now, so I don't really care.
How are you feeling? Huh.
Okay, I'm gonna check one thing in here. And this is if you had like downloaded stuff. I'm gonna show you how to get to it. Poison daggers. I'll try it. Hey, it's a new face. What's up, Angel? How's it going? Okay, so the housekeeper. This is a cat you want to see every once in a while. Okay, so here's the training area, which you can test all your stuff, your builds. I'm not going to do that right now. And then here's the claim add-on bonuses. So when you buy stuff, sometimes you need to get it from here. Like for example, I pre-ordered the game, right? So I get all this nonsense, right? So I already claimed the origin armor set, so it says right there, already been claimed. So the Fairwind charm I got because I pre-ordered. Then I get the beginner pack, which is again from the pre-order. Actually, no, that's from the beta. Okay, so I already got the rest of this stuff. Good. Okay, the next thing I want to go over is making an item set. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this. And we're gonna make an item set. Right now I don't feel like I need mega potions, so I'm gonna leave those alone. But I do want 10 potions. I don't want antidote. I want rations for sure. Don't need trap tool or honey. Let's sort these out. I might want flash pods, so I'll hold on to those. Screamer pods I don't need, they're situational. Shack traps are situational too. That's the only way to like catch a monster. Here's herbal medicine, which is nice because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be fighting Puke. I'm not gonna put the demon drugs there because I don't really need them right now. But yeah, let's say that. Let's say what I have there. Right, here's the items I want. I want 10 potions, 10 rations, flash pods, and herbal medicine. So when I start a quest quickly, if I want all this stuff, I'm gonna put this like this, then I'm gonna press start. Then here, I'm gonna press triangle, and I'm press X, and I'm gonna save it to that slot. So every time I want this set of items, I can just go here and get it, no matter what's in here. If I have the items, they'll fill it up on their own. And then here in your crafting list, you can mix stuff. Right? All your herbs can go into mega potions. That's the only thing you're gonna change herbs. You can only change them into potions. They're like not good for anything else. I think you can change them into ammo. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Mega nutrients and nutrients. This is something you should wait till later to make, unless you're having a hard time, because what the mega nutrients does, it increases your health bar, and there's other routes you can take to do that. So I wouldn't suggest it yet. There's better ways to do it. But mega potions you definitely want. I have 34 right now, so that's plenty. So I don't need anything like that. I'll go over in the equipment in a second. Must have something else to say. Also, when you do the tail raiders, this is how you do it. You talk to him. But right now I don't have tail raiders because I haven't exchanged guild cards with anybody yet. Once you start doing that, then you can get tail raiders. So let's see if we have everything we need for poison.
Let's get this expedition underway. Meet me at the gate.
Poison dual blades. Actually, I haven't seen the pig. I should probably go over that too. I'll go over it after. I'm not sure when the arena's open. Let's check. Yeah. But I don't think any of the arenas are open. Like, I don't think any of the actual arena quests. I think you have to capture monsters before they open. But we'll check. And how to win at arm wrestling? No, only Logic can do that because she's the best. I don't think I've ever beaten Logic. It's important, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I can't help you with that. Logic's the champion. This is where you'll make like a guild if you want to make your own little guild. But this is the arena counter. You get some pretty interesting stuff from it. I think this depends on either your hunter rank or monsters you capture. So let's see what's available to me. Yeah, arena 1. So I didn't capture this monster, so it must be related to rank. I can't do it that way. I tried. Challenges. This is the stuff that changes every week, right? So I have to be hunter rank 7 or 8 to do this. What the arena is going to give you are coins, right? And you're going to use those coins to craft armor. But right now, just the first one, it's not worth it. It's not worth your time. You should do just the regular stuff for now. Like that. She goes like that. I can't do it that way. I have to use my thumb. It's like as fast as I can go. The first set you can make, and you can make some weapons too, is the Brigade Set. Actually, I was probably one of the first videos to showcase that set. I was one of the first channels to do that. Because I knew, because in every Monster Hunter there's always some stuff like that. There's always some like armor from the arena. Yeah. But you do use them. I guess you can forge palico equipment too. Yes, I know how to do an expedition. Yes, thank you. Thank you, field team leader. Okay, so upgrade equipment, and I believe the poison ones are gonna be bone. Not yet. I'm guessing it'd be one of these. Guess not, huh? I'm probably missing some kind of ore. Something like that. This fire one, I can tell what that is. This one's a Geratidos. This is electric, so this is Tobi Katachi. Oh, that was both of them. So maybe it's a sword and shield. Sword and shield should have it. Likely here is a Puke Puke. Yeah, it's sword and shield. So this one's okay. 154 and 210 poison is pretty good. Geologist set, yeah. Okay, so equipment. Now we unlock the Gaoju, which has Aquatic Expert, which lets you walk through water a little faster, which is like a little helpful. And then we have Puke Puke set, which has Spore Puff Expert, which means you can get healed from Spore Puffs, which doesn't really matter. Item Prolonger, this is only useful if you use a lot of items, like the Demon Drug or Adamant Pills or something like that. It makes it last longer. Poison Resistance, this is okay. That means the time you are poisoned is lessened. At one point, it's not really that helpful because you just want to pop a herbal medicine. Poison Attack, this is probably the most useful thing out of here, so the sword I make will benefit from that poison attack. And Botanist I guess is okay. So out of all of these, the Waste is probably the best because you can actually make use out of it in an attacking kind of way. And the other skills from the rest of the set aren't as defensive to be effective. They aren't effective enough to be considered defensive.
Right now, we're in a stair. If you want to go on an expedition, open your world map and choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
Right. So here it's going to tell you the monsters. So I have one monster I haven't engaged with, and then Anjanath and Jagras. So I want to go to Camp 8. That's the one we just unlocked. That's true. I can do that too. I always kind of like forget about my cat. How it can help. I think Puke Puke should be enough. He gets like a little, it's like a little branch. That's the poison thing. Actually, I can't. I think this is gonna be the last quest I do for today. So I need to go to sleep early because I need to wake up early. But I feel like I made some decent progress today, and tomorrow I'm sure I'll get some stuff done. I'll try to get to I'm not sure. I'm not sure how far I can get.
Let's look for the campsite.
If I get to the campsite first, or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me.
Okay, so if you guys want me to look, go over cooking.
Without signing up for a quest, we'll go on an expedition.
Nah, I don't think I'll go over cooking right now.
Which means you can explore to your heart's content.
Also, yeah, you know how you said with the expedition you can feign as much as you want? The skill that I have right now, Fortify, really takes advantage of this. So you can go on an expedition with Fortify and then just get like knocked out twice, and then you'll have, what is it? It says 10% attack and 15% defense. That stacks. So you can do it twice. So you can have 20% attack and 30% defense. Which is like a technique I've seen people use when they're on expeditions for like a tough monster. I think, oh yeah, there's doodles here.
You need to load the slinger with some ammo.
Shut up.
See anything useful lying around?
Mine. Okay, so the doodles Therefore, you get like cat helpers, and once you have all the doodles, you can find where the cat helper is at. So I'm pretty certain this camp is gonna be over here. Yeah, he's right here.
Over here.
Yeah, so dude, but I also want to like proc this quest.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so she wants me to catch like one of those, which I failed. I think I have to go up here for it. Ta-da! There you go. Yeah, it's up here. So this is a second camp you get, and it's like for free. Like you don't have to get the materials for it. Banana Coon. Nice. Yeah, it's not allowed. Can't eat them snacks.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last the night.
Oh, yeah.
Return to base from an expedition. Open the wildlife map and switch to the world map. Then select a stair.
There we go. Okay, so what I want equipped here is probably the flash pod. Luckily this monster doesn't have a roar that can bother me. Just go ham on it. Yeah, I really want to keep your stamina full. And you can't cut off the tail. You just like can break the head. Or I've never cut off this tail. No, I don't think you can. I would have cut it by now. So this is its little gimmick, right? It like grabs this rock. But if, yeah, since this bothers me, I can just do this. Make him drop it. Okay, now at this point I need to sharpen. If you see in the bottom left, like where my head is at, you can see like the life, like the heartbeat of the monster. When it's really low, how it is right now, that like a little squiggle, that means it's ready for capture if you're gonna capture it. Right? I'm not gonna capture it. But also you'll see the skull. You see the little skull blink. You can barely see it blinking right next to my head. That also means it's ready for capture. So to capture it, if I was gonna capture it in this case, I would put down a trap, and then I would put 2 trank bombs, which I didn't bring those because I didn't want to capture this monster. Another technique is to wait for it to sleep. Like you just follow it where it's gonna go and it'll eventually sleep. And then you can throw your 2 bombs right then and there, and then do the trap afterwards.
Hurry up before you get noticed.
Okay, these things that drop off of the monster, they'll be red. You can always use them to stun the monster. Like you'll flinch it, like right here, and he's gonna stop what he's doing. He's gonna stop running away.
Select a stair up from the world map so we can go home.
And I do like the Kuluyaku stuff. It comes with like not weakness exploit, what's it called? Critical eye. And that gives you affinity. And dual blades make really good use of affinity because of how many hits they do. Like for example, if you have 5% affinity, that means 5% of your hits are gonna land a critical hit, which is 1.25 more damage. If you see something like hammer, you're not gonna hit that often. But with these dual blades, I'm gonna hit very often. So more than likely a couple of times in my combo, I'm gonna get a critical hit, which is important to me. So let's just go straight to the workshop. I usually end my videos at the workshop. Like I'll usually go over what I can make, what I'm gonna wanna make in the future, and then I'll say bye-bye.
Many people. Don't let me down.
Okay, so I got a bounty.
Just for you. Come back soon.
So that unlocked an ingredient. And we got the researcher here, and he's about the cats. Still no farm. I forget what unlocks the farm. But as soon as I do, then I'm gonna start doing the optional quest for the farm too.
There you are, Fiver.
I'm about to get off, man. I'm sorry. I'm about to end my stream. Time for me to sleep. I was just gonna go over the equipment I can unlock. Sorry. Kuluyaku. Actually, haven't really seen what these look like on female. This one looks cool. Anyway, Kuluyaku. This is the reason why I wanted to go over this. Okay, so you get fire resistance, which is okay. It's probably the best helmet you can get right now. Speeding is okay, but you probably want the fire resistance more. Stamina surge is good for weapons that use a lot of stamina. For example, the dual blades, or like switch axe, something like that. Pro transporter is only helpful for like egg quests. There is no other reason for you to have that other than that, so I wouldn't use it that much. Again, we have another item prolonger, so if you wanted to, you can get this item prolonger and it'll stack with this item prolonger, so you'll have two, which I suppose you could do that. But critical eye, this is the one that's important. With critical eye, you'll see that my affinity goes up to 3%. So that might not seem like much right now, but it's basically like an attack bonus for me, because since I am using dual blades and I do have a high frequency of hits, it's basically like giving myself an attack boost, and none of the other skills on the feet are gonna do that. Right, I have botanist, that's not going to do it. Speed crawler's not going to do it. Aquatic expert's not going to do it. Neither is entomologist or barbecue master. The only one that is going to do it is this one. So at this point in the game, if you want something to give you like an attack boost, this is the one to do it. I would not suggest it with like a hammer or something, but honestly, it's your best bet for anything, because none of the other feet can really do anything. You don't really get good feet parts for like a while. I think Giratidos gives you focus, but that's only useful with some weapons. So this one so far is like the more decent one. I suppose if you do want to use a lot of items, you can go with that, but on a low rank, I'm not going to be using that many items. I'm just going to be using what I have. So what's useful to me is the fire resistance, pro transporter, because I am going to do some quests with that, with the egg, but it's not something I'm going to wear all the time. I'd rather wear these gloves and the critical eye. So if you want a certain item and you don't have the parts for it, what you can do is you press triangle and you have 6 slots that you can keep. So you put that in there, and then when you do collect it, the game will tell you, hey, you have all the parts for this, so you can get it. So I do want to make the fire resistance one. I'm going to wear it. So now my fire resistance went up. I think it was less than 10. Yeah, you get plus 6. So it was at 6, and now I get 12. So in increments of 10 is how fire resistance goes. It doesn't go by like number. It's like from 0, it's nothing, and then when you get to 10, it's like level 1 fire resistance. And then it goes all the way to 50, I think. I'm not sure. I think the only way to get 50 is with some like crazy stuff. Anyways, that'll do it for me. So I just, this is a pretty decent first episode, I would say, starting off with a new character. I'll probably be on the same time. Maybe tomorrow afternoon I'll get on, but I'm not sure. I'll try to do it again when I was doing it at early morning and afternoon, but we'll see. I want to thank everybody for watching and convincing me to stop my male character for now and focus on a female character. Alright, I'll see you guys.